Hello there everybody, and welcome to today's live stream, where I am back with Ye Old School. So after a couple of weeks of playing what's it called? Oh my god, I can't even remember now. After a couple of weeks of playing the the game Animal Crossing, since my Switch is back now, I'm back once again with Ocarina of Time. Because for anybody who missed it, last week I mentioned that essentially what I had decided was that I'm going to be doing kind of like switch offs with Animal Crossing, because there's not a whole lot going on in Animal Crossing right now. So I'll probably do like basically 2 or 3 weeks of Ocarina of Time and then a week of Animal Crossing type of shit. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. But welcome regardless. Hey look, it's Alyssa! And Rev! Hey to both of you. Animal Crossing and then the Cosmic Encounters. Oh man. Oh yes, the Cosmic Encounters. That's right, I did that 2 weeks ago. It feels like it was so much longer ago. But yeah. How's the low scale panic attack coming along? Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting like few days and weeks. Like I fully think that we'll be trying to figure out the winner for a while. It's not going to be done anytime super soon. For anybody wondering, we're referring to the election here in the U.S. that is tomorrow. Tomorrow is election day for president. And hopefully it'll be okay-ish, but who knows? Why would the election make me feel anxious? Who's panicking? You're panicking. Yeah, that's basically the size of it right about now. So yeah, the whole thing is pretty ridiculous. And it's a very odd thing right now to try to think about, who's going to win, who has the advantage, because you see, like dozens, if not hundreds, of various opinions about the topic from any number of news sources, be they reasonably to very to not in the slightest reputable. So yeah. It's, I don't know. It'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. I, for one, am... I will say that I'll be watching at least some of the live coverage, because you know that they're going to be doing tons of live coverage all over the place, without a doubt. So I'm going to be watching at least some of that, because I'm genuinely curious to see what comes of it. This is just the other side of the room, isn't it? Dang it. I remember I had made it to another location, and I don't remember how I got there. I got to a place where it had 2 bad guys that I had to attempt to defeat. And I was not able to defeat them because I had to kill them in relatively quick succession, and so I wasn't able to do it. At least not readily. And I'm trying to remember what I did. Wow, everybody's got solid plans for it. taking a Xanax, then going to sleep. Like doing some quality day drinking. This is, yeah. I mean, if ever there's a time for it. Again, for folks in the U.S. at least. Not necessarily folks who are literally anywhere else. I remember I saw a really funny meme where it showed, you know, it's the thing with John Oliver and he's eating popcorn and he's like really super nervous. He's like that whole thing. And then it had the Michael Jackson Thriller video eating popcorn thing. And it was basically saying, you know, everybody in the U.S. is going to be like John Oliver eating, and everybody who's not in the U.S. is going to be like Michael Jackson, just watching the U.S. and all of the ridiculousness that will ensue. Dang. I am super embarrassed that I cannot remember for the life of me where I need to go here. Wait a minute. These are different locations. They look the same, but it's a lie. Dang it. Say it's cake. I believe this is the way I came in from. Let's look back. Yeah, I don't like that. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me in the least if countries were putting out travel warnings for the U.S. for any number of reasons at this point. Whether it's due to potential riots or other generalized kind of ridiculousness. I fully believe it. So I think this was a small key. There's a specific place that I'm trying to get to, and it's a place that had a bunch of what's it called? It had a bunch of boxes that I had to move around. Yeah, I've been worried about it all day as well. I am legitimately scared of what could potentially happen here, and I don't like the fact that I am legitimately scared of what might happen. But at the same time, I feel that it is fully justified to feel that way. And I don't like it. I don't like feeling that way. I don't like the fact that it's in me, it's on me, and all that kind of thing. It's just frustrating. And like on top of that, for me at least, like I'm having I've got some weirdness going on with my my work as well, that's causing all sorts of other anxiety issues for me personally. But yeah, I won't get into any of that because that's a whole other mess. Suffice to say that it's gonna be a difficult week. I know that 100% for sure. It's going to be difficult. Yeah, but between everything that's going on in the country as a whole, and with some of the stuff that I've got going on personally, I'm like really, really trying to be okay. But we'll see. So that's why I'm hoping I'll be able to relax at least a little bit, play some games at some point. But yeah. Oh, and thanks, Alyssa. I appreciate it. Yeah, one of the other issues that I'm having right now as well is that I'm out of board game videos too. I've only got one left, and it's for today, or this week rather. So I hope you guys like it, but it means that I'm going to end up having to record a bunch over the weekend, which I don't particularly mind that much. I mean, I gotta do my recordings, you know, they gotta get done. But at the same time, I don't know, it just... Again, it is what it is. You know, what else can I say? So yeah, I definitely know what you mean there, Rev, as far as the sort of survivor's guilt about things. So I think these guys take 3 jump slashes to take down, if memory serves. Yeah. So this becomes important in just a second. So this is what I was talking about earlier. There's these 2 guys, and essentially I need to defeat them in relatively quick succession, because otherwise they effectively respawn. Or rather, they simply stand back up, in this case. So I'm gonna hit each one twice. And then, hopefully, I'll be able to get the last hit in. Quickly. But we'll see. Oh dang, that's some serious lag there. Okay, got him. Whew! That was close. I could see the guy coming back up. You know what? That deserves a win. Cause that was annoying. It wasn't really difficult, but it was annoying. Woo! Yeah, today really feels like a downy type of day, and like again, for myself personally, I feel down for a bunch of various reasons, and so it's kind of a bunch of stuff coalescing, which is just unfortunate and frustrating. But I mean, it's one of those, like, it is what it is type of things. So I'm doing what I can. Now, if memory serves, I think I can shoot. I think that I can shoot the portraits here. I think. And that's kind of the shtick with these guys. So the idea is that there's a total of 4 pose in the temple, and you need to essentially get them all released and defeat them, so that their specific torch will light in the main room. Once all of the torches are lit, then it opens up the path to the boss, if memory serves. That said, it's been a long time since I played this game. D&D went well? That's awesome. The Shadowrun group is the most heroic of all of your TTRPG groups. That's interesting. That's not normally something that happens in a Shadowrun group. It's a rather odd sort of thing to see. So yeah, it's the same thing here. Yeah, that's what I said. That's not something you hear about Shadowrun. Like, Shadowrun is not a heroic game. It is not where you go when you want to be all like, look at how great and amazing and helpful we are to all of the people. Like, to put it in D&D perspectives, I think the best alignment equivalent that you can get in Shadowrun with most player characters is gonna be, like, lawful neutral. At best. But that's kind of pushing it, to be honest. At least in my experience. At least the players are good in the others. I mean, it is good to have good people in the games. Honestly, I would rather have good people to play with than have a campaign that is canonically good or heroic or whatever. Like, that just, it doesn't appeal to me nearly as much, personally. I guess I should add the caveat of, as long as it's the style of game that everybody wants to play, then yes, like, let's do it. Oh god, I hate these things. But yeah, like, if that's how it be, then that's how it be, you know? Dang it! I was just mad at them. I needed something to take my anger out on. But yeah, saying that you have a heroic Shadowrun game is like saying that you have a Call of Cthulhu game that is, you know, a pretty standard film noir style mystery solving group. It just feels wrong. It's not supposed to do that. So, incidentally, I have done, I have played in as well as DM'd a couple of evil D&D campaigns, and they can be genuinely very fun. It's one of those things where you really have to set up expectations very well and very clearly ahead of time, though, because otherwise it will not work well. But yeah, it's an interesting kind of thing. And that's why I said, you know, from my perspective, if you want to play something differently than how it's intended, or if the game sort of evolves into a style that it's not necessarily intended to be, then for me at least, I find personally that makes it more fun. Because, well, I should say, as a player, it tends to be more fun. As the DM or the GM, whatever the term happens to be for the person in charge, it can drive them absolutely batty. Because they're like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Why did you do that? Oh my god, you guys know I have to fix all this. And that is not fun. Not that I've had to speak from experience or anything. But yeah. How would I know how it feels? Oh, it just, you know, various experiences with the experiencing. Bought essential item into a not so bottomless hole. Have no idea who would ever do something so callous and thoughtless. But no, I mean, beyond the game that I'm currently running, as well as some things that I'm hoping to run in the future, I have run a decent number of games that have gone pretty intensely off the rails. Whether by intent or lack of intent on the part of the players, it doesn't matter. It just... That's what has happened in my experience. Alright, so this should get me the boss key. Right here. Newbie boy! Cheers! Thank you so much. Now the question is, do I fall into the mysterious... Okay, I guess we'll fall into the mysterious pit here. You see, the idea is that you just gotta let the universe decide some of these things for you on occasion. Like, do I jump into this bottomless pit? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Who cares? Let's do it! What's the worst thing that can go... You know, it's funny because if you find yourself in any game, be it video game, tabletop RPG, board game, whatever, and you find yourself asking the question, what's the worst that could happen? With relative frequency, there might be something going on with your group that is not ideal. I'm just saying. It's my personal opinion. Stupid little hands. But yeah, always with the whole, it's like, oh, you know, what could possibly go wrong? There's nothing that can happen that hasn't already happened. But yeah, I have been in and run several tabletop RPG groups where that's essentially the mantra of the group. And it is, what's the worst that could happen? And the answer is, oh god, so many things! But what do I know? It's always very difficult to be the voice of reason in a tabletop RPG game. Alright, I gotta figure out where to go. So, I will say, this is... I haven't really talked about it since I've been playing this game, but like many people, I know I'm very basic for saying it, but this is one of my favorite Legend of Zelda games. I don't know if I would say it's one of my favorite games overall of all time, but it is certainly in my top 5 favorite Legend of Zelda games. And one of the reasons that I really love it is the way that the puzzle design works. And particularly with the adult temples. I mean, of course, the water temple is probably the one that's the most famous, or I guess infamous, technically, for its kooky, weird design. But I think all of them had really good merits and demerits as far as what's good, bad, and ugly about them. But every single one just has such awesome little goofy quirks and stuff like that. It's just awesome to see. So, effectively, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to get back to the room that I went into a while ago, where I ended up getting picked up by the... I don't remember what it's called, the Clawmaster or something like that. I don't remember the exact name of it. But I'm just trying to get back there. Mostly because I want to avoid getting grabbed by it so that I can kill it and actually go and explore around a little bit more. So this is where I need to be. Now the problem is I don't know how long it stays dead. So I gotta move quick. It's moving in a slight concentric circle, you guys. Good thing I went and got that other key. Oh, I remember this. I don't have fire arrows yet, so I need to leverage the torch here. Incidentally, this temple also has some of my favorite music, as far as the temples go. So now the other one has become all twisty. Just gonna see if I can run past these dudes. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for the dude to come back again. That was frustratingly close. It's unfortunate I don't have any of the upgraded wallets. I don't think I've gotten enough of the gold skeletas to get one yet. So this appears to... One of the eccentricities of the forest temple is the sameness of which the whole place looks. So you know what that means? It's time to jump into the mysterious hole of mystery. Because... oh, shoot. I remember this. Yeah. Chest. Okay, technically I didn't need the chest, but still. There was a shtick with this. This is a red herring. Oh, shoot. No, 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 no! Dang it! Shoot! This one will be easier at least. I love that the fake one is just like empty now. It's just like, yeah, we'll give you that one for free. This one means nothing. Don't bother. Don't climb it. Alright, so this is Poe 3 of 4. Who is that? When is subscribed? Or resubbed, I should say. Thanks so much for sticking around, Winnis. Always great having you. Incidentally, I didn't mention it, but I hope everybody's weekends went well. I know it's some crazy times, and we're doing some craziness with the crazy. It's very, very unfun. Had D&D and things got weird. Your character got drunk. I mean, that's classic D&D character behavior, you know? Gots to get drunk. Unless you're a dwarf and you have that massive con. Or anything else that has a massive con, I should say. Alright, so at the moment, I care not about rupees. I care a little bit about hearts, if I can happen to find some. But by and large, nothing else really matters. I remember that there's a way to tell which one it actually is. I think it's the one that spins. Not exactly the most difficult tell when it comes to fights. I mean, if we're being honest, you know. Ah! Alright, let's do this. Down we go. feel as though I'm missing something really stupid right now. Dang it. I didn't miss anything. At least nothing I can immediately think of. There's a skeleton somewhere. Dang it. Like, I feel like there we go. I was about to say, I feel like I should be able to push this. I know that. Woo! Where you at, Goldie? There you are, Goldie. Hopefully with these last few skeletons that the golden skeletons that I've gotten, I'll be able to get the wallet upgrade. At least the first one. Open up the gate. And now we just gotta wait until we get an opening by the boss door. Huh. Still missing something. So there's two openings. The other opening. Opening one, opening two, and that switch is already pressed. Okay, so we should be good now. This one's open, and now this will open the boss. There we go. Alright. Ow. I do feel like Link. My head hurts. Alright, guys. Here we go. I promised the forest temple, and we are going to finish the forest temple. Oh, shoot! It's Phantom Ganon. Oh, dang it. I do not like this one. I can't remember if I just have to look at one of the paintings or if I have to shoot it. I guess I have to shoot it. There we go. Okay, you just have to try and leave. Alright. So this one's interesting. What'll happen is Phantom Ganon is going to be traveling in between the portraits. And essentially, I have to try and see him in the paintings as he's running towards me. And eventually it's going to get to the point where there's a couple of them, and like one of them is going to turn around. There we go. Okay, or it'll happen sooner rather than later. Now the problem is I don't know how to tell which one's the real one. I guess it doesn't matter that much when they're right next to each other. I don't know if I can get two shots in. I'm trying, or rather I'm going to try on this next one. We'll see how it goes. There we go. I gotta knock his things back. I need to be able to see. Also, I do apologize for not paying attention to chat right now. I'm just trying to focus on this so that I can try to beat it. You know, lucky me, I've been playing a decent amount of Mario Tennis lately, so I got that. Boom! Take that, Phantom Ganon. I win. Poor Ghost, getting banished to the gap between dimensions. That's unpleasant. Woo! We did it! Danny totally did the thing because he is awesome. But you know what, you guys? I'm trying to remember where it starts. It's the what's it called? The big Goron sword trade sequence thing. I'm trying to remember where it starts. 'Cause I honestly don't remember it. Like, I remember parts of it. Girl, I know you! I need to learn the song too. There's the forest song of some sort. I don't remember what it's called now. But it basically teleports you to here, essentially. Well, not here, but to the forest temple. I guess Sheik will teach it to me now. Because there was the Bolero of Fire. Was it the Sonata of Forest? I don't know. Yay! Okay, informal poll. Which is better? Baby Great Deku Tree or Baby Groot? I mean, I'm personally a fan of Baby Groot, but you have to admit that Baby Deku Tree is pretty cute. Look at that adorable smile. Not to mention, you're stuck with N64 graphics. I am shocked and appalled. Oh, we have cutscene. Hooray for expositing! Totes, hombre! I got you. Seriously though, did I learn the forest song? I did. Okay, cool. I was nervous there. The Minuet of Forest. Alright, so I'm gonna run and do a couple of things. It's just about time to go. I'm not gonna be able to start the next the next thing. The next area or the next temple just yet. But I can at least head to Kokiri Village and I can potentially get things started. Oh, fun fact! I'm super excited because in my Breath of the Wild game on Switch, I got Epona. So you get you end up getting her with an amiibo. And so I've got her now. It's super exciting. I'm stoked. One of the cool things too is that now I can hunt for Poe, which means that I'll be able to get another bottle as well, which is nice. But But yeah, it's pretty neat. The way it works in Breath of the Wild is that when you unlock Epona, then she automatically has max bond to you, and all of her stats are completely maxed out. So it's pretty awesome. For anybody who's played the game, then you'll know how awesome that is. In addition, her temperament is, I want to say it's tame, whatever. I don't know what the exact term for it is, but essentially she's chill. Yeah, it's one of those things that almost makes it feel like cheating, because it means that you just like get a horse like that, and it's like awesome. Okay, so let me see here. Dang it, I haven't saved anybody yet. I thought that 10 was enough to save the first person. Oh! Here we go. There we go. Alright, cool. Like I said, I was hoping that would be the case, because I wanted to be able to do that. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the shooting game as well, really quickly. And then I'll probably get going. So this shooting game, I think, gives you a bigger quiver. So, yeah. It's pretty fun. Now, I know that there's, like, a distinct pattern to this. And I just don't remember what it is offhand. No! So frustratingly close. Part of the problem is that I'm not used to the control stick. On this particular controller, at least, it's really stiff. So it's kind of difficult for me to deal with. Alright, sweet. Got the big quiver. So that's good. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else in particular that I can do here specifically. So with this, yeah, I think I need the Lens of Truth for that, but I thought the Lens of Truth was only for Child Link, not Adult Link. I don't remember. Either way, I can't do anything there right now. So what I'll do is I'll start heading up to Death Mountain. At the very least, I'll try to reach the Goron City, so because I think that'll give me a good spawn point. I think. Not 100% sure. That's one of the major gripes that I have about this game, I say major, but it's a relatively minor thing, is that when you essentially restart your save. Oh, that's right. I think they want bugs or something. But this guy has his shop. But yeah, this basically has limited, essentially spawn points. So you're not able to go to specific places at certain times. And essentially when you, effectively when you start your save back up from after saving it, then you, then you can choose between, I think typically it lets you choose between like 1 or 2 different places. But that's about it. So I'm gonna go and visit the Gorons first. I do remember where the actual dungeon is. Oh, good thing I got the wallet upgrade. And now I think that if I put a bomb here... Okay, just does that. Alright, what do you want, Navi? Yeah, no kidding! You think? Maybe that's why I'm heading to the Goron City or something. Gee, who'da thunk? Ridiculous. My problem is that I don't have enough bombs to get through that adequately. So I'm not going to try it. If memory serves, I gotta stop this roly dude. I think. Because then he kind of exposits at me a little bit. Not letting me talk to him. Maybe I can play a song? No? That doesn't work anymore. Do I have any bombs left? Dang it. Alright, I've only got 1 shot left for this. Looks like it's too far to the left. Real low. Y'all are terrible. You're conspiring against me. Ugh. Yeah, scooch out of the way a moment. Stop. Alright, so I'll probably just head straight up to Death Mountain then. So this leads back to the forest, which is kind of nifty. Not that I really need it, but you're concerned about my health and want me to be the best I can be. I mean, I appreciate that conceptually. Well, that's not going to work. I am trying to be the best me that I can be, to be fair. I really do try hard. But that's it's a story for other days. Alright, I'm over time here, so I'm just gonna run up to the top of Death Mountain because I should get the, what is it, the Bolero of Fire, I think it is. Now, I think that the shtick is I have to go there first because they tell me that I need the tunic. And without the tunic, then it's like, oh, you'll die, you can't be here. And then I can go back to the Goron City, and when I hit that guy, then I'll be able to do that. So, fun times. Good thing I don't need bombs, because I'm all out. Let's drop into this random hole. The shtick is with this water. Play the sun song there or something? I know that there's a few random places where you play the sun song to make various things happen. So incidentally, I'm watching the shadows to try my best to avoid the rocks. Dang it. That's aggravating. Hookshot doesn't work on that. Hookshot works to get me onto vines, but not on the stupid, weird metal tile, whatever, something or other this is. Alright, here we go. So this is the next temple, essentially. The immediate problem is that I don't have the Goron tunic, and there it is, right there. So that's what I really need. That's where I need to get. And I don't know if I can fast enough. Shoot. And I have no bombs. Speak of the devil. I know that there's a way that you can get the the tunic for free, and that's why I said I think it's by talking to the dude in the Goron city that you basically stop with a bomb. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Really? Okay. You guys, I'm playing on the wild side here. I don't know if you can tell, but this is not the smart way to play. For anybody who has not played this game, don't do it like this. This is not smart. This is a very unintelligent way to play. Come on. Wait, really? Dang it. No! I'm gonna get set on fire! Oh, God. I died. So I guess I get less time because of reasons. Oh, God. Ah! No! No! Oh my God! Oh! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Living on the edge. 'Cause that's how I do. Fairy lady, I need the help! She should just heal me, which is honestly all I need. Okay, so I'm going to try one more thing in the crater, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna stop. Oh, there's Big Goron! Hey, Big Goron! What's up, bro? How you doing? So Big Goron is a famous smith. That's his shtick. And eventually, as you play through, you'll be able to get... there's essentially a trade quest that will eventually get you a sword that he made. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can bomb this from here. I don't think I'll be able to, but I want to try. Well, I especially can't do it if I'm throwing it like that. Can I even bomb these rocks? Okay, they are bombable. Really? You mean the place that I'm standing in right now? There's a weird cloud over it, and maybe I should go and visit? Sounds like a great idea, Navi. Dang. I think if I can just destroy that one thing there, I'd be able to do it. But, here's what I'll do. I'm actually going to go back inside just to save, because I think this will act as the spawn point then. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Alright, so with that, it is time for me to go. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Glad to have you all as usual. I will be back on Saturday. I will be back with Origami King on Switch. So, woo! Yay, Origami King! And the Water Elemental. So it should be fun. But yeah, I hope that you all have a good week. For those of you who live in the U.S., I hope that you'll watch at least some of the news tomorrow with the election. I know it's not super great, but you know, it is very important. So we'll see how it goes. But everybody, take care of yourselves regardless. Have a good week. Stay safe and be well. And either way, I will be back on Saturday. So bye bye.